Hello, welcome back to the lesson. Today we'll be learning chords. What is chords actually? So in my previous lesson, if you have noticed, we've been playing chromatic exercise, which is picking one note at a time. When you play a group of notes together, it's called a chord. I'll sound like this. So we pick notes for solos and we play chords for rhythm. So the name of the chord that we are going to learn now is an E minor. And what you see here is actually a chord chart. Every row in the chord chart would correspond to each strings. So string E, B, G, D, A and E. And the columns, if you notice, those are your frets that you see here. So it's fret number 1. The box that's here is fret number 1 on the chart, and box number 2, that's fret number 2, and box number 3 is fret number 3. And we are going to learn how to read a chord chart today. So we'll have to start reading from the last string, which is the 6th string on the guitar, the bass E. So notice that the bass E doesn't have any mark on it, any point on it, so just let it be. We'll move on to the 5th string. String number 5 has a point marked on the 2nd fret. That's the 5th string, 2nd fret, which is row number 5, column number 2. So, and you notice there's an alphabet M there, which represents your fingers. So index, middle, ring and pinky. That's I, M, R and P. So middle finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger right beneath it on the same fret but 4th string. A closer look at the chord. Middle finger, string number 5, fret number 2, which is here. Ring finger, D string, that is string number 4 and fret number 2 there. And take it off, put it back. One more time. That's how we play. See, when you're holding the chord, this usually happens so that your ring finger touches the 3rd string, and when you pick the 3rd string, you're not allowing it to vibrate. So you'll have to bring your hand a little in front, make sure you don't touch the 3rd string, and then play it. That. So you'll have to pick one string at a time, like so. And make sure every single string rings out. Sometimes the usual problem when you start with a chord is, with an E minor chord particularly, is the 3rd string. It might sometimes be hitting the bottom of your of your ring finger. So you'll have to make sure that you push your thumb down, bring your hand a little bit in front so that it doesn't touch the 3rd string, and then you'll have to pick again. If in case you end with a bum note, like so, stop there, rectify the mistake, and then move on to the next string. So at the end, you should be able to play this. Like so. And once you're done playing, you'll have to take off the chord completely and put it back again, just so that you'll get used to the shape. So tomorrow when you're holding the chord, you'll have to hold it all together instead of placing one note at a time. So once you're done playing the chord, take it off, put it back, practice it one more time. Practice it several times until you get it right. common mistakes, what usually students do when they practice a chord. First of all, your left hand, you'll have to follow all the rules we learned in the previous video. Make sure your thumb is down. You leave enough gap between your palm and the neck. Make sure all your fingers are bent. And when you're picking, make sure all the notes ring out. Make sure that you don't play any bum notes. Something like that. If in case you end up with a bum note, like that, just stop right there, rectify the mistake, and then move on to the next string. And another common mistake is the third string. You will find it a little hard to play the third string. So remember that the string is hitting the bottom of your ring finger. So make sure that you bring your hand a little in front so that the string doesn't touch the third finger, and make sure that you play it right. Like so. Remember to take it off, put it back, practice with the same routine until you get used to the chord. Coming to the right hand technique, make sure that you pick all the strings in regular intervals, which means uniform intervals like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So most common mistake with your right hand is picking your strings without a uniform pattern, something like so make sure that you pick really slow and in a uniform pattern. That's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So we have learnt lessons until this week, so you should be able to name these strings now. E, B, G, D, A and E, and should know how to play a chromatic. That's basically a warm-up. And you should also start practicing your chords. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and share, and also do comment all your doubts. I'll try to answer it as soon as possible. I'll meet you in the next lesson.